Alright everyone, Supreme Kami here, and today we are going to be going over Gundam Nadleeh from the multi-mission exchangeable coins. So because in terms of Nadleeh, there's not really much EXQ to really show off, so I can just kind of do this one easy because like we haven't had that limited time this time we do have the crew multi-mission, but in terms of grinding up those multi-mission coins, it's gonna take a while, so that's why I'm gonna push back the heavy arms. This one has 3 EXQ, and then I'm gonna further push back this one into later down this week when we have the boss multi-mission. So in terms of Gundam Nadleeh, what kind of part are we going to be targeting specifically? Let's kind of take a look at the alteration page to begin with. So we do have 8 parts. In terms of this EXQ, I don't think this one is like the actual damaging EXQ, so this one is going to be the trial system, so I'm pretty sure it should stop your enemy like the description that says, so that's why I do want to test this one as well. So kind of hop over to the alteration page and see what kind of good parts we are looking at after alteration. So in terms of how it looks like, if you put everything together, this is what you will get. So let me go back to the gunpowder list, and then I should have it right up here. So this is pretty much what we have. So in terms of the actual color, I feel like just the overall plastic, just the overall color-ish, I feel like it could be a little bit, a brighter white, I would have to say. It's like a darker shade of white. I don't know, man. Like, I feel like most of this unit does have it like that. In terms of like, instead of that pure white, it's like off-white to me. So I'll definitely, if I were you guys, I would definitely recolor that. But if you guys fine with that, I think it's cool. But in terms of all the other stuff, I think it's pretty accurate. Those hair pieces from the head are definitely kind of stiff as they are in the actual high-grade kits, and then all the other part are just right on as well. So in terms of the part wise up here, so this is what we're looking at. So there's not going to be what kind of active vortex can we even get from this one here? So this one is going to be heavily for space, for computer. I really don't know why they put for computer in this one. Gundam side definitely fits, but yeah, for computer for that much less, I don't know about that. So let's kind of take the look at the alteration page and just see what we can do for this guy here. Because like I really don't remember what kind of good part we were looking at, so that's why we gotta get a refresher here. So where is Gundam Nadleeh? I think it's probably one of the older ones that we're looking at, if I have to recall. Alright, so we are right here. So let's kind of take a look at the head part. I wouldn't worry too much about the stat wise because they're not going to be anything too great anyway. So this one, so this one honestly is not that bad because I recall, like, there's so many of these welfare selection that comes with these enemy shooting power reducer there. So if any of you guys are planning to go that route, for example, just for like a fun build, for example, you guys can definitely wait for these welfare selection to get this alteration, because these are going to be for fun, honestly. Just for like a friend battle, you slap on this one to your whatever sub slot that you want to use, for example, slap on a skin, and then just have your friends or I don't know, your crew member fight your build, and then you should have a pretty extended time in battle, for example, like a friend battle per se, because just having a lot of these enemy reduction type portrait should be fun. So this one, if you guys do want it, for example, definitely not a bad recommendation. So in terms of the torso wise, we do have the trial system, so pretty sure this one, the last time we got something like that, I did tell you guys that in terms of these one up here, there's not going to be anything of a difference if you have it EX skill level 10 or just have EX skill level 1. The only differences is definitely going to be the cooldown timer right there, but in terms of like, let's say how long it will stun your enemy for, it's not going to be, is this not going to increase by that much, or it doesn't even increase at all. So this one having an EX skill level 1 should be fine if in most case scenario. Stat wise, definitely not worth even mentioning, so unfortunate. So let's take a look at the armor here. So let's see what we're rocking here. So first portrait was already good. So we have a shooting with speed attribute, melee power boosted by 25%, and then in terms of the second portrait is not really that great. So it's just simply a shot guidance boosted by 17%. So this is probably one of those like portrait that is pretty much neglected, or it's not even that relevant anyway. So this one is definitely gonna be skipped. So yeah. Alright, moving over to the leg, let's see what we're doing. Leg wise, Oh wow, yeah, this one is nope. This one is gonna be another hot skip as well. First portrait was like not good already, and then secondary portrait piercing. I mean, like piercing boost, it could be good depending on those like challenge event, for example, where your enemy tend to have like extremely high defense, for example, or whatever gimmick they're having out. So these one are definitely going to be good in terms of like breaking your enemy defensive and then just try to do more damage, because like these portrait does tend to come in handy when there's like quote unquote what is it, the gorgeous challenge. So that one is like, these portrait is definitely gonna help you guys by a lot. So if you guys do want to pick up these portrait in combinations, you can probably get it up to 100%, for example. These will definitely be great purchase for sure. So this one, not a bad option at all if you guys do need something like that. Moving over to the beam saver, let's see what we're doing. Oh wow, so this one have okay, so this one is definitely not bad in terms of forming at the first portrait already. You do have an enemy melee power boost by, or a reduced by 25%. So this one is good. So just this overall kit by itself, just the Nadleeh, we have the head part and then the melee weapon. We already do have 2 of these enemy power reduction, so it's good. So like I said again, if you guys are planning to build something of that kind of like a different build, for example, for funsies, this one is definitely a good portrait or good part to be looking at to max out for sure. Alright, so moving over to the beam rifle, let's see what are we doing. So we have a damage output boost by 20, so that is a L already. Secondary portrait, a major L, having a shooting crit rate up by 30%. Come on now, no, we're not doing that. It's definitely not. So last but not least, we do have the shield part, so let's see what we're doing. So honestly, the first portrait is good. So you have a debuffing. So wait, no, this one is not good because this one is only strictly the timer. So yeah, the shield is gonna be another one of those, portrait is just not good. So this one is gonna be another hot skip. So in my opinion, the only one that you really want to focus on probably gonna be your head part and then the melee weapon, and then all the other one are just they simply does not live up to today's standard, kind of like what we have currently. So that's why I feel like the head part and then the beam rifle will be the best case scenario. So let me do put this in terms of I do want to try out the trial system. So let me do put this into 100% cooldown build and see what like how much of the area can we actually affect. So we will be right back. Alright, so we are in. So this is pick something that has a lot of enemy per wave already. So let's see. So I'm just going to, I guess, be here. And how many people can we actually affect? Oh yeah, we actually got quite a few. Honestly, it's not that terrible. So if I'm like right here, how many can we get? We only got those 2 up front, and then the other one, like, you have to be in dead center in order to like kind of get everyone, I guess. So yeah, I do kind of wish the range would be better. So let me activate my limit to see if that even helps at all. I wouldn't think so. Let's see. There we got those guys, and what about the other one? Nope. Yeah, the range in this one is definitely not great. I wish that everyone would just get affected regardless of what kind of range you're looking at to make it a little more anime accurate, I would say, but nope. Just a very short, yeah, you can get knocked out, yeah. You're getting knocked out every time someone uses any EX skill, or it's just that round right there. That particular round is so deadly. Yeah, nope, it's not that great of a range, so kind of unfortunate, I guess, but I mean, it's a fun EX skill overall, just to kind of stun your enemy and all that good stuff here, so yeah. Kind of is anime accurate in terms of how like it is kind of how it's posted and all that, so I would definitely take that. But otherwise, in terms of like would you even use EX skill normally, I would say no. It's just not that great. Okay, knock your enemy back, that's cool. So I was right here, right? So does it actually knock back? No, not really. Like look, they backed up and then it doesn't even affect them anymore. Oh, it knocks them back. Okay, I didn't know that. That's cool. Not back. Huh, okay, yeah, that's definitely pretty cool. But I think that is definitely enough testing over here. So you guys definitely let me know how you guys feel about the overall Nadleeh in terms of the portrait. Like I said again, the head part and then the melee weapon. I think there are definitely going to be some, interesting parts here with those enemy reduction. And then in terms of the trial system, it's not really in terms of the range wise. I wish that it could be a little bit, extended in a way, but I think that's a pretty good overall. But with that being said, that is going to be pretty much it with this review, and then I'll catch you guys all on the next one.